Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while. Uh, Today I'm very excited to do my first YouTube video in a long time because I want to talk to you about ball hockey. So my personal experience with ball hockey is when I did that management and training course in Fort McMurray. And that's when I really got into it because up there they had an actual 200-foot rink with no ice, and all we used was just our runners. Some guys wore gloves, and I personally wore my soccer shin pads because, like, taking a hockey stick to the shins is very brutal. But that's all you needed. It was just a stick, your shoes, and an orange ball. The two goalies actually had full-blown goalie pads too, though. That was the thing. They had the chest pads, the blockers, gloves, everything, you name it, right? So I'm thinking that's like what we could do here in Kitimat. I remember after also coming back from Fort Mac when everything was done and said, I actually inquired at the Tamatech about renting it out when the ice was melted for the off season. But I think it cost like $200 an hour or something. It was something a little expensive, wasn't too bad. I mean, I gathered a bunch of guys and chip in $5-10. But I mean, come on. Uh, but just picture this for a second. When I went to Bella Coola, I think it was 1 or 2 years ago. This is the one. My favorite part about their community is that they actually have a full-length outdoor rink with no ice. It's just concrete. They got the boards that wrap around like an actual hockey rink, right? And some of you are probably thinking right about now, like, why don't you just like play in a parking lot or whatever, or in a gymnasium like the River Lodge? Yeah, I've tried that. It's not the same. If you miss the net, it's going 50 feet down the road, and you have to go chase it down. There's pebbles everywhere. The ground's always uneven. It doesn't feel like an actual rink. Right, so picture this, okay? You're behind the net. You're stuck behind the net. You have no one to pass to because you got a defender on each side of the net. So what do? Shoot it down the board so it wraps around to your defenseman, just like you would in a real ice hockey game. Right, so this is the point I'm trying to get across to you guys, is that when you wrap it around the boards to your defenseman, you can't do that in a parking lot or a recreation center like the Woolican Dome or the River Lodge. You just can't do it that way. Right, so I just think that the main point I'm trying to get across here is that I think having an outdoor rink with no ice would be pretty amazing, okay? You could invite people from town over. You have young and old people playing together just for fun. Like, you won't have to pay $200 an hour to rent out the Tamatech. Like, let's just get together with some hockey sticks and play some hockey. I actually have another idea to get the non-hockey fans on board with this. So just picture this for a second, okay? Haisla Days 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Just 3-on-3. So say this is your hockey rink right here, okay? You got a net on this side and a net on this side. You'd also have on the outside of the boards, kind of leaning over the ice rink 10 feet, a basketball hoop here, 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 and here. So you could have two full courts going horizontal to the length of the ice rink. That way on Haza days you could have full blown 3-on-3 tournaments where you can invite, like, you don't even have to be Haza to play in these, right? You can invite people from town just for fun. Let's get together and celebrate. So thanks for taking the time to listen to my proposal, guys. This is not in any means a proposal to HNC. This is just a proposal to me and my friends who actually like hockey. All right, this is just for the love of hockey. I understand it's going to be difficult to get anyone on board, especially with this whole COVID-19 thing going on right now. But, I just want to do it now before they go out and build a skate park in the res instead. I mean, I own a longboard, don't get me wrong. Maybe there is a bigger following in the res for skateboarding than I know of, but I don't know. I just think the community could benefit more from an outdoor rink than a skate park. See you guys.